First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this your brother Dawaba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And as you see on my phone screen here, I got Prepper Dog. And his video, his time is running out. And a lot of these preppers are talking about, hey, by the summer, getting closer to summer, they think it's going to be a lot of civil unrest. A lot of them are talking about, hey, how they think that these lawmakers or whatever are going to try to come against Trump, these politicians, and they and a lot of them are talking about World War III. So as we see, a lot of things are heating up. But the main thing I want to get up on this thing is this Trump thing, is that, you know, with the voting thing coming around, a lot of people think that they really coming after Trump, and some of these people think that they're going to try to truly arrest him. And therein lies where I'm looking at this video, man, and I just sit up here and think that, hey, if they do arrest Trump, and it's just me thinking as a man, it's going to be fake. I believe it's going to be something just to get civil war started, just to get shit ramped up. And that's just my thoughts on it. But, hey, I'm going to sit up here and let him play because there's some things, interesting things he did say. So I'm going to let 2 minutes of this play. You know, you can look at the whole thing. I mean, I sit up here and looked at it. And but around this point, he caught my interest. So with that, I'm going to let it play.
Talking about, I think it's Adams is his name, but he was talking about how we are prepared, the jail, the prison is prepared in case President Trump is put in jail. He was talking about Rikers Island. He said they are prepared if he is sentenced. We are prepared for whatever comes. I thought that was interesting for him to say that, come out and voice that, but I believe, now, this is not, love him or hate him, I believe they're going to do everything humanly possible to put this guy in jail. I really do. And it would not shock me if they can. We were talking about this last night at home. His dog was like, they're going to end up putting him in jail one way or another somehow. And when Mrs. Dog comes out and just says something like that, it kind of makes me stop and take, it makes me stop and think like, okay, she's been observing and she has made an assessment. And we need to listen to that. I listen to it. But I think it's a very real possibility. Now, if that happens, y'all better hold on and hold on tight, because I believe we could see some stuff. All right, I'm gonna be choosy with words here, but I think we could be in a very uncertain and interesting age times. I don't know how else to describe it, but I don't have the words, I guess, but it'll be quite a ride. And we need to prepare for that possibility. I believe you could see civil unrest on a scale that we're not used to seeing.
So I'm in there. You see what he said. He said civil unrest on a scale that we are not used to seeing. So I'm going to grab a few scriptures. And the first scripture I want to sit up here and grab was, what is that? 2 Corinthians chapter 2. In verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We understand that these damn devils are going to come with anything and everything they can to sit up here and get this new world order off the ground. Everything they can to sit up here and get chaos and all sorts of stuff started. And what's a good thing to get all the civil unrest, to get a civil unrest? Hey, if they sit up here and arrest Trump, which I think it'll be fake, but you're going to have clowns out there that might believe it and they might do it. But personally, I think it's going to be fake just to get these motherfuckers riled up. You got a lot of Trump supporters. You got a lot of people that believe Trump is going to sit up here and make America great again. No, America's through. But a lot of people believe that Trump is going to get in office and make America great again. And guess what? If they do arrest him, which I said before, I think it's going to be fake if it does happen, then these motherfuckers going to go off, man. They're going to lose their goddamn mind. But hey, we know Satan's devices. We know this is one of them. They use the news they twist everything to their own liking. With that, let me sit up here and go to Revelations 12, because, hey, this is Revelations chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein, that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And hey, we rejoicing because we know when this damn devil comes, we know the kingdom is coming real close. But guess what? It says, woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Hey, these people about to find out pure hell. And just think, with that, with that, with them sitting up here doing that, let's say they do it with Trump, arrest them. That's going to bring civil unrest. That's going to bring lawlessness. That's going to bring pure, the Jacob's trouble, the have and have-nots, the sedition among men. But guess what else is going to usher in? Them troops coming over here, them sitting up here introducing that martial law, and then guess what's going to come? The M to the CBDCs, the M to the O to the D to the B, and then that World War III, and then Yahweh Shai breaking them clouds and destroying this fucking place. So my thing is, hey, all this destruction is going to lead up to that, because these devils trying to come down with that great wrath. And guess what? They need something to start it. Hey, that Trump thing could be something that could start it. I'm not saying it is or isn't, and I'm not saying that it could be fake or won't, but I believe it's going to be fake. I mean, let me just reiterate that again. I believe that if they do arrest Trump, it's going to be some bullshit just to get shit started. And that's going to sit up here and bring in that great wrath too, because once that starts, that's going to lead to the path. So with that, let me sit up here and grab this right here. And this is what they truly want anyway. Let me go to that Matthew chapter 12, because this is what they want. See, people tend not to understand that, hey, these motherfuckers are different sides of the same coin. They're the same, they're different, they're the left and the right ring on the same bird. They're going to fly the same way. And people tend not to understand that these devils, the Democrats or Republicans or whatever the fuck, man, they all sitting up here following the same thing. They got people believing that they totally against each other, and maybe some of them are. You got some people in there that probably are. But when it all boils down to it, guess what? They all on the same team, and they all trying to sit up here, and they all trying to usher in that new world order. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. Either way it goes. People just too stupid to sit up here and see that. Trump is a pawn. Biden is a pawn. Obama was a pawn. All the presidency in life was a pawns, to their schemes and to that bullshit. But with that, this is Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, and he is divided against himself, how shall then his kingdom stand? And that's the thing, If these devils been divided. Hey, you know what? In the Roman time, all these motherfucking devils been divided. They backstab each other, kill each other, assassinate each other. They do all sorts of bullshit to each other. Has nothing changed. And the same thing they doing now. When you greedy and you can't, hey, these devils take everything. Hey, he that is not good to himself, to whom would he be good? He that is evil to himself, to whom would he be good? These devils are evil to themselves, man. Money, greed, power. That's all they want. When you in power, what you want? More power. Point blank, period. They ain't sitting up here trying to give up nothing, man. These motherfuckers sitting up here trying to be greedy. And they want to rule the world and want to take over and control everything. They want to be God. They're going to find out, though, they just men in a minute. But hey, but this thing with Trump, man, that's what they want to usher in. Because that civil unrest will bring a lot of division. Point blank, period. If that happens, But with that, let me sit up here and go also to what he sit up here and said about the civil unrest. The second Esdras 15 and 14. Let's go right. Woe to the world, and 15 and 14. Second Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. The modern day sword is the gun. You're going to see people fighting against each other, and that civil war, people being divided with the Joe, all this other nonsense, because people still believe in voting. When people ain't learned yet that voting ain't nothing but bullshit. Your vote don't mean jack. It's who they want to put in there at that particular time. People still ain't learned that shit. Still want to go vote. And our people sitting up here still, now they want to go, oh, we believe in Trump. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all stupid too. Our people don't never want to believe in the scriptures. They want to keep on believing in these white men who ain't did shit for them. But that's what they want to believe in. Oh, Trump, oh, Biden. Trump go buy you a few milkshakes and some goddamn food, and you want to believe in him. And then here it is. It shows that one of the women was on his campaign. See, they just All of it's fake, man. This whole world is fake. But hey, getting back to the point, 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, swords in their hands. You're going to see a lot of that, the have and the have not. You're going to see a lot of civil unrest. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. There ain't nothing going to stop them from doing what they want to do. Point blank, period. You know, they ain't gonna care about no authority. They don't care about shit. They ain't gonna care about no mayors, no governors, no aldermen, none of that shit. Nothing's gonna stop them from accomplishing whatever mission they're gonna accomplish, whether it's robbing you, beating you up, taking your woman, whatever. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. And when them troops come, and even with these militias out here, man, you know, people gonna be guarding their places, man. You know, but when these troops come, man, they ain't gonna let nobody go anywhere, and that's what it's all to be. Because once a lot of civil unrest happen, guess what? They're gonna bring in all these troops, and guess what you think these immigrants are? Them little sleeper cells that's just waiting to be awoken. This 2nd Esdras 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A lot of pride going on in this world, and a lot of the pride goes with you women, man. And when lawlessness come, you women gonna be begging for men of the Lord. You gonna be begging, praying that a man come and swoop down and grab your ass. You know, you Israelite women gonna be begging for a man of the Lord. All that pride stuff. I just looked at a video of a brother sitting up here talking about would a women rather be with a bear or a man. What nonsense and bullshit is that? That bear gonna maul your ass and make you fool, and I hope he do. Fuck you. But 2nd Esdras 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and great tribulation. That lack of bread and that great tribulation. Hey, guess what? And I looked up the word, you know, here it is. Well, I'll get that in a minute. That lack of bread, food, they're going to be coming for your food, your water, everything that they can. They're going to come for your daughters, your wives, and a lot of them going to be coming, and some of them going to come for you men, too. They're going to be taking everything, everything. And that great tribulation. And let's sit up here and look up that word tribulation. Let's look that word up. And I had it pulled up. Trouble. Oh, well, here it is. Tribulation. A cause of great trouble or suffering. That is coming. A lot of trouble and suffering. But let's look up some words similar to it. Trouble, worry, anxiety, burden, affliction, ordeal, trial, adversity, hardship, tragedy, and trauma. You know, and those words say it all. A lot of that is about to come. And it's about to come on a scale, just like dude said. He said it might be civil unrest on a scale that we've never seen before. You're right. It's about to be a lot of chaos and destruction on a scale that you motherfuckers ain't going. It's going to be unbelievable. If you ain't under the Psalms 91, you was through. If you ain't at least hiding in your bunkers in other countries, you was through. And they're gonna be taken care of too. Because when it's all said and done, we're gonna come and dig their ass out of the holes, out of the rocks, out of the grounds, out of the sea. If they're in airplanes or wherever the fuck they're gonna be at, we getting their ass too, because they're gonna be the first fruits of slavery. So you ain't escaping shit. It's just temporary. You know, so with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we're almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to say Kwam Yasharella and a Baba Ball and Anya Habatam out there. Shalom.